good evening.
Yeah, good evening, ma'am.
Okay, how are you?
I am going through a little stomach pain. Go ahead.
Okay, so are you married?
No.
Okay, so do you wish to get married someday?
Yes.
Anyhow, everybody has to get married. Okay. So now, what do you think about big lavish weddings? Like some people, they spend so much of money and they conduct weddings very lavishly. So what do you think about big lavish weddings?
Lavish wedding is for only lavish people,
Okay.
not for middle class, lower class, or below poverty,
Okay.
desperate people. But this day I see, the people who are unable to, make a living, they are also spending lakhs rupees on their wedding, getting loan. Okay, and they are spending money that is out of their control on their wedding.
Okay.
So I am against of those all activity what people doing in their wedding in order to show off, you know
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So as you said, rich people. Okay, they spend a lot of money on weddings. And moreover, the middle class people also, just to show off, they borrow money, they take loans from people and they conduct the wedding, okay, just to show off. And maybe the rest of their lives they'll be repaying the loan itself. So you are against such type of weddings. Okay.
Yeah.
So small gathering, a small ceremony.
Small, as much as small I can make.
Okay, okay, fine. Okay, okay. So you prefer smaller weddings with fewer people and limited ceremonies. Okay,
Yes, 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 yes.
okay. How many people do you think should be invited to a wedding?
I I said it's all of a individual choice. Okay, if I would talk about me, uh, I would mostly acquire 10 to 20, mostly 20 people, not more than that.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, it varies from people to people. It all depends on the individual. Okay, some want a huge gathering with many people. They will invite all their faraway relatives also, neighbors also. But some they want only the close family members to be there. Like you said, you would go for a smaller gathering.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you like attending weddings? When somebody invites you, do you go and attend weddings?
Yeah, I like attending wedding, and yeah, I go
Okay.
when I have time. If they is close to me, very close to me,
Okay.
then I attend. Otherwise, I don't go in the relation that is far. I don't attend. If that is necessary, then I attend.
Okay.
Otherwise, I don't go.
Okay. Okay. So if you know somebody very closely and who has invited you, that time you
Hmm.
definitely attend. But to a far off relatives wedding and all, you don't attend. Somebody not very close to you.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Like many people love attending weddings for the food. One of them. You also go to weddings to taste the different varieties of food.
Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, yeah. It could because I am a fitness coach, right? And
Okay.
I'm a kinds of introvert kinds of boy, right? And I don't cheat a lot. I try to make healthy food. So whenever I get opportunity to when I get invitation, I
Okay.
try to attend it because I get those kinds of invitation after 1 year, 2 year, 3 or 4 year because I
Oh.
already told you I'm introvert. I don't have many friends. Don't have I have a relative, but I'm not resonated with those people. Okay,
Okay.
so that thing make me separate and on the other hand, uh, I eat no cheat food on a unhealthy food like we can say uh, paneer dosa. These all shahi paneer. These all after long. So
Okay.
it's that that things fascinate me to go and eat. I can say.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. So, as you said, weddings every other day nobody is getting married. So it will be just once in maybe 8 months or 1 year, or somebody invites you. Okay, and if they are close to you, you go. And moreover, as you said, you are an introvert, so anybody who invites you, you don't go unless and until they are close to you. Okay,
Yeah.
and maybe for a change, as you said, you are very health conscious and you take only healthy diet. Sometimes maybe for a change, if somebody invites you, you feel like tasting different kinds of food there, which normally you don't take because being a fitness conscious. Okay.
Yeah.
So do you think the wedding industry has become too commercial?
Commercial.
Yes, wedding industry as such.
Yeah, it's commercial, of course. And this is the era of showing off. So people are making money, and people are spending money, right?
Yes.
So I think it's wedding is all about commercial, spending money and making money. But if
Okay.
you talk about the the connecting deep with the people is getting very less these days.
Hmm. Okay. So
I,
it's
I am
all it
saying
is.
people are spending 20 lakh, 30 lakh, 50 lakhs rupees, and after 6 months, 1 year, or 5 year, 10 year, they are getting divorced.
Okay.
So on the time of wedding, they show off like they are the king of this universe. They have no lack of money. But after 5 years, when they fight in each other, what I believe that is nonsense. It's shit.
Spend so much of money, and basically there may not be any understanding itself. The way the bride and the groom, they show as though they are made for each other, but maybe after a few years there is no understanding. They fight with each other and they get separated. Okay, so everything is just a show off, just to show it to the society. Okay, and everything is a waste of money.
Right.
Okay, what do you think about wedding trends on social media?
What if friend? I'm sorry, I didn't get you.
Okay, what do you think about wedding trends on social media?
Wedding friends on social media. And it's these days people are showing off more. They are wearing masks with not about wedding. They are going on tour, or they are going on vacation. They are showing off that I have got married. I'm on this tour, and look my how life is beautiful. They are only pretending. And I think we should not do that. We should not advertise on our happiness moment on social media,
Okay.
because if you are advertising, you do not know your friends, okay, virtual friends on social media, how their life is going. Is their life is going bad or good? So everyone will be not happy from your status on social media.
Yes.
You will attract jealous, envy, and most of the like and comment you get, that would be fake.
Yes, definitely they'll become envious, they'll become jealous. Okay, and just for they will just bless you outwardly, but inwardly they might curse you also. So
Of course.
everything should not be shown on social media. Your happiness or sadness, nothing should be publicly shown, because all are not your true friends and well wishers.
Sure, sure.
Okay, fine. Do you like the idea of destination weddings? Like people these days, they have destination weddings. They go to a farmhouse, or they hire some big restaurant or hotel and they have the wedding there. All the ceremonies are conducted there. So, what do you think about destination weddings? And they have a theme, they have a dress code for every function.
Let me tell you, ma'am, one thing. The more lavish you will enjoy your life, the more devastating moment you may have in future. Right? What used to happen in 30 years back from now, 40 years back from now, 50 years back from now, our parents, our grandparents, they used to have only simple marriage. They are doing marriage, in their home temple, and those marriage, used to go last till last. There would be no discrimination. There would be no feud between husband and wife. And what is happening these days? the more people living showing off. Okay, they are booking bouquet or banquet hall and going booking 5-star hotel to get married. The more they are being unhappy in their wedding, in their marriage life. So I don't believe in living or spending too much money or wedding destination or honeymoon or going here and there after marriage. I love simple life. Don't show up. If you have money, if you want to do it separately. Do not show up people. Okay, that would be better from my point of view.
Parents, your grandparents, the way they got married, very, very simple ceremony. Okay, like just the close relatives and a few friends were invited, and most of the weddings used to take place in temples and a small reception given to the people. And those kind of marriages lasted. The only death could separate them, nothing else. Okay, no fights, nothing, no misunderstandings between. But now you spend so much. You really spend so much for a few years. There is so much of misunderstanding. There is so many ego problems, ego issues. Nobody wants to let go. Okay, so there are so many issues, so many misunderstandings, and ultimately it doesn't even last for a couple of years, the marriage. Okay, so
Right.
it is better to revert to the old method of weddings, simple ceremonies.
Yeah.
Okay, which place or places do you like for a destination wedding? Destination wedding, if at all somebody wants to have a destination wedding.
My destination wedding is in the home of God, that is temple.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you want to get married in a temple.
Yes.
Okay. What do you think about many functions Indian weddings have? Now, Indian weddings, they are full of functions. Okay, before the wedding, maybe they will have some 10 to 15 functions, simple functions. Okay, invite people for lunch, for dinner, like that it goes on. So what do you think about all the functions which Indian weddings have? Be it any community wedding, almost all the communities, there are many functions.
You are fond of inviting your relative, your friends, okay, your the people who is very close to you and get invite on dinner. That's okay. You may. That is, I think I support that because you have love for them. They have love for them, so you can do that. Let them. That's okay. That's okay. But spending money on a unnecessary, we do we band baja, standard band baja. You are inviting celebrity for dance. You are
Yes, yes,
crackering on your wedding, right?
yes.
So those things I feel like that is not needed.
Okay. So, okay. So you feel those ceremonies are important before the weddings. Okay. Spending too much of money on music bands, calling a
Band
DJ
baja,
parties for dance.
band baja,
Yeah.
we yeah, dance
Many
DJ
have
also.
DJ parties also. They have no these days. That has become very common. In the name of Sangeet, they have this DJ party. Okay. So all that you don't like. Fine. Okay. What do you like about weddings? And what do you dislike about weddings?
I only like about wedding is girl bride should be uh, mature, understanding, should be she should be adjust in thick and thin moment. Okay, mature enough, mannered, respect people, and what these things I like about. I'm talking about the bride, but wedding is simple wedding. I like what, and I don't have any idea about dislike. That is what we have already discussed about that the dislike things
Okay.
that unnecessary spending money, showing off. So that is I don't like.
Okay. So as you said, you want the bride to be very, she has to be very good-hearted and she should learn to respect, she should know to respect the elders. Basically, a very good person. Okay. And able to, very understanding person. Okay. And
True.
what you dislike about weddings is the spending lavishly on different occasions, different ceremonies. Okay, unnecessary waste of money. That you don't like. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
correct. Now we have come to the vocabulary. What do you mean by groom, bridegroom?
Is the girl is going to marry?
Yeah, the man who is about to get married is the groom, and the girl is
Okay,
the
yeah.
bride.
Yeah, the girl is bride. Yeah.
What do you mean by ceremony?
Yeah.
Yes, formal acts, often fixed and traditional, performed on important social or religious occasions. It is a kind of a formal act. Okay, like not only weddings, any kind of occasion has a ceremony. What do you mean by lavish?
Lavish. We already talked about the lavish means living luxurious life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Large in quantity and expensive or impressive is lavish.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean by conservative? Conservative.
Our childhood, we are unable to switch our knowledge. We cannot switch our knowledge, our thinking in other aspects. That is what conservative, I think.
Yeah. Conservative means not involving or taking unnecessary risk. Okay, you don't try out something. When you have a conservative approach, you don't try out new things. You don't take
Yeah.
any kind of risk.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean by reception?
Reception.
Yes.
Reception means like we can say invite people to have dinner. Okay, on such occasion, we can say on wedding or birthday or something like that, we can say.
Yes. A formal party at which important people are welcomed. That is a
Mhm.
reception.
Mm.
What do you mean by plan? Plan.
Plan means uh, you are you are trying to do a work or to take action in future. I think
Okay.
you are making you. Yeah.
A set of decisions.
Cocktail party, that means the party in which we get offered wine, beer,
Yes.
and
Yes.
yeah, these all things.
Yeah. A formal party with alcoholic drinks is a cocktail party.
Alcohol. Hmm.
Yeah. What do you mean by destination wedding?
Destination, we are planning to get wedding ceremony out of your out of your town or out of your home. You are booking a
Yes.
palace, or we are going out of your city to get there to get married there.
Yes. Destination wedding is a wedding that takes place in a place, usually a holiday spot, in a new place. What do you mean by floral arrangement?
Is floral arrangement means you are decorating stage or mandap by flower,
Flowers. Yes,
right?
correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Decoration made with flowers is floral arrangement.
Yeah.
What do you mean by engagement?
Engagement,
Engagement.
we have decided the people who has decided to marry with an individual.
Yes. And agreement to marry someone is the engagement.
Yeah.
What do you mean by venue? Venue.
Venue is the place where meeting is going to be held or marriage is going to be held. It's a particular address where
Yes.
function is going to be held. Yeah.
Yeah. A place where a public event or meeting happens is the venue. What do you mean by procession? Procession.
Procession. I don't know. Sorry.
Like a line of people who are walking together, who are traveling in the same direction, especially in a
Mm-hmm.
formal way as part of a religious ceremony. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like on special occasions, like on Christmas, like all the Christians, they form a line and they go together to the church. They go in a procession. That. Like even for weddings, no, you have the music band, and there will be so many people who will be lined up. Okay, and they'll be going along with the music band singing and dancing. That also is a procession. Who is the photographer?
Photographer is people who a boy or a individual who take photo in wedding or in any ceremony or any function party for,
Yes,
but he is hired for that, to take photo of that all function, all things, that
yes,
activity.
yeah, correct. Okay, what do you mean by who are relatives? Relatives.
Relative means friends, friends, family, yeah, friends, family, with, they are close to you, or they are in your, they relate to you, like something like that.
Yeah, members of a family. Relatives are members of a family. What is to cherish?
Cherish means enjoyment, I think.
Cherish is to love, to protect, and care for someone. That is cherish. Someone or something. Okay. You cherish the memories of something. Who are guests? Guests.
What? I'm sorry.
Guests. Guests.
Guest is
Guest.
also,
Guest.
the guest is also a member of our family also, right?
A person you have invited.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. For some event you have invited. Those are your guests.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean by gala? Gala. Gala. Public occasion at which there is a lot of entertainment. That's why we say we had a gala time at the party. So a lot of entertainment. That is gala.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do you mean by emotional? Emotional.
Emotional means, you, what I can say, I understand, but I cannot explain you.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
are
Sometimes it happens.
connected,
Yeah,
you are feeling other people, good or bad things, you are realizing that things, right?
yeah.
If you are having bad time and you shared your bad story with me, I am feeling same thing like you are feeling.
Yes, correct. It is having and expressing strong feelings. It is related to strong feelings, emotions.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean by uh, honor? Honor. Honor.
I mean, respect.
Yes, respect. A quality that combines respect, being proud, and honesty. Everything together makes you an honorable person.